Welcome, my dear brothers and sisters, to the second Sunday of Lent. We shall be reflecting on the theme, the meaning and purpose of God's call. God had called us, so says St. Paul in his second letter to Timothy, and Jesus is that call. Hence, the voice from the clouds on the mountain of transfiguration says, "Listen to him." But what are we called to? What happens if we listen to Jesus? Most of us have been listening for years. The readings of this Sunday give us the answer. In the first reading of today, just as God called Abraham away from his pagan home to preserve the knowledge of the true God, every Christian also is called to preserve and share their knowledge of God. While some are called to be missionaries in foreign lands, the vast majority are called to be apostles in their everyday lives, sharing God with their neighbors. St. Paul emphasizes that for established Christians, the call is not necessarily to move to a new physical land, but to embrace a new life. This life is made possible by Jesus conquering death and offering saving grace. In the two preceding readings, we are reminded today of the necessity of suffering and self-mortification during this season of Lent. However, the Transfiguration serves as profound encouragement, just as a brief glimpse of Christ's glory strengthened the apostles for the trials of the crucifixion. It encourages believers today to persevere through Lenten mortification, knowing that sharing in Christ's suffering ultimately leads to sharing in his everlasting glory. In your free time, my dear brothers and sisters, ask yourself this question: why did Jesus resist Peter's desire to stay on the mountain's top? What does that say to our own desire to settle down and to stop growing? How does God's favor transform us and transform the world through us? Have a lovely and fruitful week.